I'm not kidding. This actually happened. Let's take a trip back to when I was in 2nd grade. It was a normal day, you know. I woke up, did everything I needed to do before school, and then I started to walk to school. Now, I'm 16 right now, and this happened when I was 8 years old, so I don't remember all of what happened, but I remember most of what happened. And you guys are gonna hear about the time that I threw a chair at my teacher. If you think this video is good so far, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this all the time, and follow me on Instagram. We do gift card giveaways all the time. All you have to do is follow me on there. Me and my sister never really got along with each other back in the day. I mean, I remember we argued and hated each other every single day back then, and because my parents are deaf, they never really heard us arguing, so we never really got told to stop. I think me and her were arguing before that school day, and it was probably something dumb, like she was telling me to turn my YouTube volume down, and I refused not to do it. So me arguing with my sister had me in a bad mood already, and I still had to go to school, and I hated school, so this day was already starting off horribly. I walked to school because I lived right next to my elementary school, went inside, and ate the free breakfast. No, I don't know what time of day this incident happened, but we're just gonna act like it was around the middle of the day. Now, when I was in elementary school, we loved to color and stuff like that, and we never really did work. The year before 2nd grade, I obviously was in 1st grade, and that's pretty much all we did. We never really did any real work, but 2nd grade was when it got hard, and a couple weeks after school started, we started to do actual work, and young DJ did not put up with that. I was telling my teacher that I really wanted to color, and I did not want to do this work. I bet it was like 3 + 3 and how to spell car, but I was not in the mood to do this. I wanted to color. To this day, I still don't really like doing work in school. I'll do it because you have to do it, but I've always been someone who hated rules. Do you guys hate rules too? Comment down below. So my teacher was telling me to do my work, and I was refusing to do it. I kept refusing, and she kept ordering. Now you guys know those little color boards or whatever that teachers used to use for behavior, and you had like a popsicle stick or whatever, and your name was on it, and if you were bad, you would go down a level and stuff like that. I was that cool kid in the class that never really cared if you went down a level or two, but in this particular instance, I didn't go down 1 level. She launched me all the way down the board. If I went down the level, I was like, who cares? If I went down 2 or 3, I was like, okay, I'm kind of pushing it. I hope they don't tell my parents, blah, blah, blah. But if I ever went down 5 levels and I was on black level, that would mean a short trip to the principal's office. And when she made me go to the principal's office, she would make me write 100-word pages. Once my teacher moved me all the way down to black level, I knew it was over. I was thinking in my mind, I'd much rather do some addition than write papers, but it was too late. I feel like the teacher was being rude and just jumped to conclusions by putting me on black level. So because of this, I got so mad that I grabbed my chair and threw it at her. Everyone was screaming, and right after I did it, I immediately regretted it. They went on the intercom immediately to the principal, and they had somebody come get me, and that was that. Now, honestly, I don't remember if I even hit her with the chair, but I feel like kind of bad, you know? She was just asking me to do some simple addition. That's her job, and then she got a chair thrown at her. It wasn't a really big chair because, remember, I was in 2nd grade, so it was those really, really small ones, and I was like 3'5". My mom had to come get me, and I was suspended. And when I got home, they took my games, and that was one of the first times I've ever gotten punished. My parents have always been pretty chill and low-key about stuff, but when their son throws a chair at a teacher, you know they're going to do something about it. I was so bored at home without my video games, and I definitely learned from the situation. I never was going to throw a chair at my teacher again. All in all, I probably should have done my work and then called it a day, but instead, I got really mad, got put on black level, got suspended, and threw a chair at my teacher. That's all for this episode of Actually Happened. If you guys want me to talk about more stories and put it in a quality video like this for you guys to enjoy, just click the like button and let me know in the comments. If you guys thought this video was good, go ahead, click the subscribe button. I post these videos all the time, these super entertaining and quality edited videos. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.